was 2:13 a.m. Daniel was asleep in his bedroom. Outside, heavy rain tapped against the window. His room was completely dark. Then his phone began to vibrate on the bedside table. Daniel slowly opened his eyes. He reached for the phone without turning on the lights. Then he saw the caller ID Daniel. His own name. His own phone number was calling him. Daniel stared at the screen. For a few seconds, he wondered if he was dreaming. The phone rang again. He answered. Hello? Silence. Then a voice whispered through the speaker. Daniel? Don't turn on the lights. Daniel sat upright. Who is this? The voice breathed heavily. I am you. The call ended. Daniel stared at his phone. Then it rang again. The voice sounded terrified. Listen carefully. In exactly 3 minutes, you're going to hear 3 knocks. Daniel looked toward his bedroom door. Whatever you hear, don't open it. Daniel swallowed. Why? A long pause. Because I'm standing outside. The call ended. Daniel slowly looked at the door. Nothing. Just darkness. Then, knock. Daniel stopped breathing. Knock. His hands began shaking. Knock. 3 knocks. Exactly as the voice had predicted. Daniel grabbed his phone. Before he could move, someone whispered from the other side. Daniel? It was his own voice. Open the door. Daniel backed away. No. Then his phone vibrated. A message appeared. Don't look under the door. But Daniel looked anyway. 2 bare feet were standing beneath the door. They were facing the wrong direction. Daniel stumbled backward. His phone rang again. He answered immediately. What is happening? The voice on the other end was crying. You weren't supposed to look. Who are you? I told you. Tell me the truth. A long silence. I'm you. 24 hours from now. Daniel felt cold. Tomorrow night, you open that door. And when you do, you'll see yourself standing there. Daniel whispered. Then what happens? The voice went quiet. I don't know. Why? Because every time I remember what happened next, I forget something else. Daniel's hands began to shake. Then why did you call me? To make sure you don't become me. Suddenly, Daniel heard a vibration behind him. His phone was already in his hand. He slowly looked toward the bedside table. There was another phone sitting there, an old phone, one he'd never seen before. It began ringing. The screen displayed, Daniel, incoming call. Daniel slowly picked it up. Hello? Nothing. Then he heard his own voice, but this time, it wasn't coming from the phone. It was coming from inside his room. Daniel? The voice whispered directly behind him. You shouldn't have answered. Daniel spun around. Nobody was there. Then the bedroom door slowly opened by itself. Daniel stared into the hallway. At the end of it stood a boy. Same height, same clothes, same face. Daniel. His face looked exhausted. His eyes were dark. He raised one finger to his lips. Don't let me in. Daniel stepped backward. But you're already here. Future Daniel smiled sadly. No. He pointed behind Daniel. Daniel slowly turned toward the mirror. The reflection was wrong. In the mirror, Daniel was standing beside another version of himself. That version was smiling. Daniel looked back. The hallway was empty. He looked at the mirror again. The second Daniel stepped closer to the glass. Then he whispered, 2:13. Daniel's phone rang. He answered. But this time, he didn't hear a voice. He heard his own bedroom. The same room. The same clock. The same rain outside. Then he realized what he was hearing. It was the beginning of the call. His own voice whispered, Daniel, don't turn on the lights. Daniel's blood ran cold. He looked at the clock. 2:13 a.m. The phone went silent. Then someone knocked on his bedroom door. Knock, knock, knock. Daniel stared at the door. His phone screen lit up one final time. You have 24 hours. Daniel looked at the mirror. His reflection was smiling. But Daniel wasn't.